Hey guys, Streaming Iraq War Veteran here, back with another video. I'm just gonna be doing another stream of Terraria because I feel like it. It does feel like it. I hope I didn't. Anyways, I'm gonna continue where I left off. Yeah, man, footages. We're gonna make our way back into the dungeon, by the way. Maybe not. This might be a bitch. I'll be right back. Yeah, I really like doing this with the buildings. It just makes it look better. It doesn't look like just a normal shit building that you can't, you don't have any building skills. Hey, how's it going? Actually, just making my house look a little bit better. Those are going to get angled and stuff like that in a minute. I just had a thought about doing it this way, so I wanted to make it look like it had some kind of supports and it's actually staying on top of the trees. I just thought it was cool. No one too many over there. See what I'll be doing with these. Oh crap, I'll have to, well. I'm okay, I guess. I found out I have to go to the doctors for other stuff. I'm still having issues with a certain thing. They might be worried it's cancer because I'm on medicine now and I'll have to get more treatments eventually. And then I got something wrong with my right hand. This hand here. Let me bring up this so I can see what I'm doing. The But this hand here, this knuckle, there's actually a bump right here that's not actually it's not like a tumor or anything, but there's a bump under my skin. It's like hard bone, and it's been hurting me for about 3 weeks now, and it hasn't gone away. It's sensitive to even the touch, so that's another thing I have to go get x-rays on and find out what's wrong with my hand. I'm still pretty upset about basically losing someone that I thought actually gave a shit about me for 2 years, and then come to find out all that she wanted was just to go screw around with her co-workers, which I thought was real shitty. Maybe, but I have arthritis on both hands, and I don't have any bumps like that anywhere else. This is like a pea-sized bump on my knuckle. It's literally like the size of a pea. You know, and all this time I really needed that person to talk to, and of course they're ignoring me and don't even give a shit anymore. Yeah, but I'm used to it, sadly. Most people say that, you know, that they care, and they just really don't. I'm on some dating sites, and then it just seems like on those dating sites, people want to say that they like you on it or put a like on your profile, and then barely even talk to you. It's like, what the fucking point? You know, and I really do understand why disabled veterans like me that suffer from the same problems that I suffer from end up taking their own lives. There's, well, the statistic is 22 veterans a day end up taking their own lives because they don't have nobody to turn to, it seems like. No, it'll be okay. I'm fine. I was always leery from the start with that individual that was supposedly my best friend because, and supposedly she said she loved me and blah blah blah, whatever. But I was always leery because she didn't want to give a picture, didn't want to let me ever call her, and there was always one excuse after another, and there was just nothing but constant lies that she thought that I was, I guess, too stupid to see, but no. I'm thinking about. See how this looks. If I can do it, I don't know if I can. No, I don't think I can. It'd have to be one wider. You know, I'm tired of being used, and I actually want to be with somebody that actually gives a shit about somebody, you know, besides themselves. I mean, that's honestly what I'm just so sick and tired of. Let's see if this room is still. Yep, it is. See, I like making my building look like it's just not a standard square building. See, I made this look like, so it looks like it was built into the trees, and the trees are what's holding it up instead of just floating there. Granted, there's a gap, but not much I can do about that. I might build another room eventually so I can, or something, like a little tower going up higher, and then something right here to hold armors when I build them. For now, but I'm also getting to the point that it seems like I can't trust people. It seems like, except for people I really know. It's like you try to meet somebody and it's one hassle after another, or you know, some kind of excuse why they don't want to meet, or they just stop talking to you. It's just, you know, and the saddest part about it all is the fact that, you know, if I met the right individual, I would actually take care of someone like that. But it's, I don't know, people are just too damn shady anymore, it seems like. That's something I'm going to be doing soon, by the way, if you like my channel. That loud noise, if you heard it in the background, is actually trains that go by. I'm living next to train tracks. Yeah, last October I went through some shitty shit with my ex, and I haven't talked to her since. And she thinks it's okay to sit there and make I don't know how loud that is on your end. I'm gonna turn that down so I can talk better. I don't know why she thinks it's okay to sit there and make up false, because she's blocked from my Facebook. And she thinks it's okay to sit there and make up fake marketplace accounts, or not YouTube, but Facebook accounts, so she can sit there and try to get me to text her. And it's like, it's fucking obvious when someone does something stupid like that. It really is. But they have no common sense to realize that it's fucking obvious, and they keep doing it. And it just, you know, it's bad enough with the really horrible shit she's done to me that I don't want nothing to do with her, and she can't understand that. And it's just like, even if she did have a chance before to at least be friends like I told her, she can't have the decency and respect to respect the legal stuff that's going on, we'll put it that way, enough to leave me the fuck alone until everything's said and done. And like I explained in my video that says rant, it just, I'm, you know, keep doing that crap, and I'm just straight up not going to trust you anymore, because you can't be trusted. Because that's all that person's showing me. And it's just sad. I don't understand it. There's so many people in the world that just don't have a bit of fucking common sense in their brain at all. It's straight up mind-boggling to me. Yeah, so basically what ended up happening, just so you understand, is she lied to the cops one day because she was pissed off because I gave my daughter's mother a late birthday gift. So she basically flew off the handle. She was talking to one of her friends on the phone, and they schemed up this idea to call the cops and make up a false story to get me arrested and out of the house. And I've never been in trouble in my entire life, and you know, so I basically got arrested for that. Nope, not normally. That was an 11-year relationship, and I stuck around basically out of pity, sadly enough, for the last, I say, at least 5-6 years. I stayed out of pity because she only got SSI, and she can't function on her own. Actually, I don't get attention from nobody, really. Besides the little bit on the Facebook dating app and shit like that, but... Well, I guess I've been used twice through there, too, honestly. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, but she basically lied to the cop to say that I did something I didn't, and she wanted to get an order of protection. And then, so, the law automatically believes a woman. That's just how it is. Even though all I was doing was sitting in my car talking to my counselor for the VA. They didn't give a shit. They didn't listen to nothing. So it was like they didn't give a crap. And then, like I said, I've never been in trouble with the law at all. I've never been in jail before, okay? And all of a sudden, now I'm arrested and waiting being arraigned in the county jail to see the judge about the order of protection. And I had no clue what was going on, really, because like I said, I've never been in trouble. So when I did finally get done with that and get out, I wasn't sure how I was going to get home. I ended up accidentally dialing her number from the order of protection. And, you know, this is the other part that she thinks I'm a fucking idiot with, I guess. I accidentally dialed her number and hung up immediately. Because I said, oh shit. And I told the cops that exactly that's what I did. And I didn't mean to. They didn't care about that either. To them, I just looked like a fucking idiot. So yeah, so I did that accidentally. And then when I called the state trooper the next day to see if I could go get my stuff, come to find out I pocket dialed her somehow and I didn't even realize it. So I ended up in jail for 3 weeks because of that. And she wants to sit there and try to tell me that she would never call the cops again or blah blah blah. And it's like, if you supposedly love someone like you say you do, you don't do shit like that. Just because you're angry that I gave my daughter's mother, that I have a special bond with because she gave me a daughter. You don't do that shit. You just don't. And she thinks I'm just gonna go crawling back to her. She's been like this since I've been out of jail, which is like, since last November. And that's the only time in my whole entire fucking life I've ever been in jail. And since I've never been in trouble in my life, I already got mental issues. That's why I'm disabled. I have PTSD and other stuff. I had a couple mental breakdowns in jail. Like, severe ones. And she doesn't seem to grasp the concept that I'm not going to trust her. Yeah, it is. It's a mess and it's bullshit. Because the law shouldn't be like that. They should question things. I'm not saying I'm 100% innocent. What she did tell them did happen, but not that day. It was like 6-7 months ago. She's the type of individual that when you get in a fight, she keeps coming at you and she keeps calling names and she keeps making things worse and worse and worse and won't leave you alone. I'm the type of individual that would go to my room, because we had separate rooms. I would go to my room and want to be left alone, and she wouldn't leave me alone. She would make things worse and make me more angry and more angry. And the one day I ended up, it was the cheapest door ever that you can buy from a store, by the way. I ended up like kind of going like this to the door, and it put a dent in it. It didn't even break the door, okay? And the frickin', she told the cops that night that I punched the door because she came and questioned me about giving my daughter's mother a gift. And then I got more angry because she questioned me about grass out in the backyard. Everything was a straight up lie. And then she was like, well, trying to tell my half daughter that she never wanted me to go to jail was a load of horse shit either, because right in the documentation, because I have everything. I even have the body cam shit from that day. I have everything. And even in the documentation, this is why I don't trust her, period, and I won't for God knows how long. Right here, let's see. Whoops, hang on a second. No, that was the first one. Maybe it was this one. Right here is a legal document. Let me see here. The one basically said she prayed for me to be arrested. Document, that ain't one either. But it's one of them here. So, and she wonders straight up why I don't trust her no more. And she thinks everything's a fucking joke. I even have digital copies, so. And I think it's funny how she can sit there and make up all these accounts on Facebook and I can't do shit about it. This is how fucked up the law is and why I have no respect for cops or anything or the law anymore. I gotta throw all these notes away because she won't be ever seeing them. My supposed best friend that's not. Fucking joke that was. I haven't looked at these in a while, so they're like wicked out of order. What's this one? What's this one here? This one might be it. Yeah, I just have no respect for the law anymore because it's all one-sided, and you should never talk to a police officer, period, because they always make things worse, and they don't give a shit what you tell them. They don't care if it's the truth. They don't care if it was an accident or anything. So I will never ever trust the law again, and I'll never ever donate to them or anything. I have no respect for the police anymore because they're much of a joke and a problem as the rest of it. Trying to find where it said she prays that I get arrested, but that's stuck in my head the most, and she thinks that everything's going to be okay, and I should go back and I should start talking to her and shit like that. It's like, you got to be out of your fucking stupid little mind for you to think that shit. You really must be. This is the shittiest part about that supposed best friend of mine that I'll never talk to again either. All these pages here, I wrote her for like 3 weeks straight, and she'll never see them. I've never been more low and down in my life, and I'll never trust her because someone was pissed off that I gave a gift to someone else. What's this one? Yeah, and all the time she's sitting there saying in all these papers, my boyfriend. It's like, no, we're not anymore at this point. You need to start putting your ex because I don't want nothing to do with you. Oh, it's somewhere in there. But there's one of the papers in there that, like I said, stated that she prayed that I get arrested. Oh, yeah, this one here. This might have been the first one. Yeah. She knew I would always would talk to my daughter's mother. And she put, so today I confronted Jason about messages on his tablet from a girl, pretending like she didn't know who the fuck it was and I was cheating on her. Then we began to argue. No, we didn't. She got pissed off. And I was supposedly calling her names and threatened her to put her in the hospital, which was a load of shit too. Then I confronted him about grass clippings by the whatever that retarded cop wrote. And then I supposedly punched a hole in the bedroom door. It was cracked. It wasn't a hole. And then she said I threatened to throw something at her, but I didn't see anything. Okay, how was that threatening to do anything? Fucking retarded. Yeah, now I don't have no clue where it is. I could care less, though. Unlike her, I don't make up crap just because I feel like it makes me look good. But anyways. And she thinks, you know, that I want to start talking to her again. You're not making up for anything by making up false accounts to try to get me to sit there and call or talk to your stupid number. Oh, this is... yeah, it depends on what it is, exactly. But this is how stupid the law is, too. I would say a little bit. She was a horrible trigger for everything. I have other issues too, like night terrors, waking dreams, that when I wake I don't know where the hell I am. And anxiety and shit like that. And she was the trigger since I've left, or basically got kicked out last October. I haven't had any of my night terrors. I haven't had a bad war dream at all. I have had anxiety and depression, but the other stuff went away because she was the trigger. So I don't even care if she turned into the nicest person in the world. I really don't want nothing to do with her no more. And she straight up needs to understand that. Well, if you're constantly being verbally abused every single day, you're constantly being snipped at for no reason, and just having a general attitude problem every single day, it wears you out over time. Yeah, I would assume it would be too. Okay, I can't touch that one until I get rid of all of this. But yeah, I haven't had any of those. I would have on usually every 3 days or so at least. I would have a waking dream that I would wake up and not know where I was, and I would be in a panic. Oop, third one. And I have not had any of that since I've been gone. So literally, my life has been a ton better because I've been away from her. I still have my anxiety and my PTSD, which means I don't like big crowds. I don't like being in situations like that. Oh, what can I get rid of? But yes, that stuff is different for everybody. And recently I had some idiots on YouTube sitting there questioning me about me being a disabled veteran. Oh yeah, I couldn't tell until a little while afterwards. I'll explain exactly what I went through. Like the one night I felt like I was being teleported to a different area or something. I woke up and the room was changing. And I didn't know where the hell I was, so it put me in a panic. And it puts me in a panic until I actually take a little bit in like 10, 15 minutes or something to actually realize what the hell's going on. Or there was other times that I thought the ceiling was going to collapse on me and a brick was going to hit me in the head, so I was holding my arm up in the air. Or like what was some of the others? Room changing, just not knowing where I am in general. Alright, first I'll have to make a path over that way. But yeah, it was the worst thing ever having those as much as I did. But at least I understand now 100% what the issue was. And it was her just straight treating me like shit constantly. No, it can seem pretty bad, depending on what they go through. If he doesn't have a counselor, he should definitely get one. Because I do see a counselor. I see a VA counselor every so often. I'll get rid of these. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't like it myself that much, but once you get a good one that you like, it makes it easier. How much? Oh, 400. Oh, I can still get some more, though. Or if you were in New York State, I could actually talk to him, but that's where I live. Whoop, drowning. Because I wouldn't mind helping somebody out that has the same issue. Yeah, thank you. I don't know if you live in New York State, but that's where I live. The other thing that's a good thing for him to do is definitely do things that make him laugh or smile, like watch funny videos or watch comedy or whatever. I used to do that sort of stuff. Still do, actually. I like watching Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy. Thank you. I'm gonna be on quite a bit. Maybe you can get him to watch me, and if he needs a talk, I can talk to him. And that's always another option. No, where did he go? Obviously, I think there was something up here. Nope, maybe not. I just maybe didn't see him because I was too fast. Yeah, that looks like it's about right. Uncertain. Uncertain. We'll get rid of that. Sadly, I think I need that stinger, so I gotta... Chew 230. Wow. Now let me get rid of some of this shit first. Mm. This is just retarded how long this actually takes sometimes. There, finally. Fire blocks are good and no more falls, plus 4 damage. I think we can change a shield. I think you can obsidian shield maybe? Maybe I need another skull for it. Yep, I was right. So this shield will go there because I don't care about the curse because I'm not going to be in there much anymore. But I need to get it reforged. Warding, that's what I want. I got 45. Because that one's actually 6 defense. Even though I already got immunity to fire blocks on that. It's still good to have this one too because it gives you knockback and another 2 defense on top. Which is awesome. Mm. So that's what that other thing was. Thought there was another band for regeneration that would heal better. Let me look it up. No, I need a philosopher's stone. Charm of Myths. Yeah, that's what I need, but I don't have the philosopher's stone. Pretty certain now. I'm not sure if there's anything else I want to do with anything in there right now. Ugh. So this is materials. I don't see anything else that needs to go in there. Weapons. Treasure magnet. It makes me wonder what else is with that. I think you can do something with that. I guess there's nothing you can make out of it. Thought there used to be a way. Maybe I gotta do it from my actual YouTube, maybe. If it's still up. Yeah, it is. Alright. I thought there used to be a way. Ah, right there. Oh, no videos. I gotta sell some of these other weapons, I guess. Whoops. I'll throw away one. Why is that in there? I need to get rid of some of the useless shit that I know I won't need. Or stuff I won't want to use. I'm curious what the difference in prices in those are. And at some point I'll figure it out. Equipables, that's that. That. Yeah, it's gonna be time to go to bed shortly. I'll get done sorting this shit out. Excuse me. I'll do that silt tomorrow. How much have I got? 435. And the cat's going out the room because I slept better last night without him in it. Yeah, we'll put it in there. Well, I'll leave it up there. But for now, I don't know what I can do with obsidian. Demonite. Do I have Demonite bars? I don't want to make more if I got a bunch of them already. Yeah, I got 90. I think it's obsidian in the lava to make anything from that. Let's see. Demon torch is obsidian. Yeah, time for me to go to bed. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed. Have a good one. I'm tired. It's definitely time to go to bed.